Hi everybody, my name is Jasmine Barudi and you're watching the KSM show.
All right. Well, thank you. Well, my final guest, he was here and he's back and he has one great sound bite. This is the man who says, I want to make athletics sexy. Show some love, man. Show some love, man. Now he's going to join me again. He's like the fastest human being in Ghana. He's here with me to talk to us about it. Put your hands together. Show some love for Rex Brobbey. All right. Have a seat, my brother. Show some love, man. Show some love. How are you doing, man?
Oh, with God on my side, like I always say, I don't complain. Besides, nobody listens when I do complain.
So there's no point in
No point in complaining anyway. Yes.
You're looking good. You're still looking good. Always looking good, man.
God takes very, very good care of me.
Yeah?
I've been very
You have
blessed.
a special arrangement with him or something?
I think so. Even though I don't go to church. I haven't been in church in I don't know how long, but it's a special arrangement. He takes very good care of me. Very, very good care of me.
All right, man.
Yes,
Welcome to the show again,
Thank
man.
you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You
sir.
almost picked something.
I was going to, but I was going to wait for you to do the normal aquaba that you do and stuff like that, and then we'll go from there.
But anyway,
yes.
the last time you were here, we were talking about you organizing for the fastest human being.
I was talking about making Ghana athletics sexy.
Sexy, that one. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And in making something or someone sexy, you know, you have to maybe get to Brazil, buy some badass wigs, get other places, buy a nice dress to make them sexy. When they're sexy, people fight over them, people throw money at it to make it better and so forth and so forth. That's what I wanted to do with Ghana Athletics, you know, by bringing focus. All I'm doing is bringing focus. I'm not a coach. I'm not a talent scout. I'm someone who's
you're
bringing...
one time
I was
an athlete.
I was one time an athlete, yes. That was a long time ago. We can't get back there. Then they'll know how old I am, you know. But yes, I was an athlete, and it's one of the gifts I always say God blessed me with. I see in my life 2 gifts he's given me. One is a gift of Onuya. Everyone is my brother. Everyone is my sister. People are drawn to me. I'm drawn to people. That has opened several doors for me. The other is a gift of speed. And it's out of that speed that I, you know, went and did the 100 meters, wasn't good enough to make my secondary school team. From there, became fastest in Ghana, 84 Olympics as captain. Then from there, 87 fastest man in Africa, and so forth and so forth. So coming back home, as I said the last time I was at your show, I didn't want to get back into athletics. It was an area I didn't want to get back into because I was very, very tired from all that. But then, like Jonah in the belly of the whale, I ran away from it. God brought me right back to 100 meters, and out of that came this Ghana's fastest human. Now I'm saying, with focus, when you put focus on something. Look, the USA, great in American football, basketball, baseball. They said, the whole world is going into soccer. We're going to put focus on soccer. Look at them now. So what I'm saying is, if you put focus on something, out of that focus, you raise money. You bring in the right people. You then have infrastructure in place. You have programs in place out of that focus. And then out of all of that, you get the gems that the focus goes to go and get. That is all I'm doing, bringing focus on Ghana Athletics, making it sexy.
Beautiful, beautiful. When you think about the gifts that you have and the talent that you have, you forgot one thing. You can yob.
And the same is here for you. So if I yob and you are there, then definitely. I appreciate what you did for me last year by giving me that platform. I brought you some shirts.
Some shirts?
Yes. These are the official shirts from last year's program. With our sponsors behind it. This is what everybody had. We had other running vests, other running shorts for the men and for the women. Everybody was kitted very nicely, very, very professionally. And I know you want to run this year, so that your shorts and vests are there waiting for you.
All right.
Because we're doing a celebrity race this year.
You are.
And you have been entered. You've been entered, yes.
And I see my crew are eyeing this shirt, but we'll have to, we'll ballot.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
yes,
anyway, let's get a quick update.
Yes.
So it's been launched now. The Vice President did the launching?
Yes, it did. He did. After your show, what happened was we did press briefings in the regions to sensitize Ghanaians about what was going on and invite potential athletes to go and register. We had a grace period of July and August for athletes to register. Now we're hoping about if 70, 80 people registered, because 100 meters is a specialty race, you know, we'll be very happy. We had over 500 registering, you know, at the end of the exercise. So at the end of August, we knew how many had registered. We broke them down into Greater Accra, Eastern Region, Volta Region, running their trials in Accra, Shanti Region, BA, running their trials in Kumasi, Western, Central in Takoradi, Upper East, Upper West, Northern in Tamale. And before that, yes, the Vice President did our main launch, which was, I mean, never been done before for a Vice President to go and do something like that at an athletics event, which was very, very great. And we were able to give our sponsors some love during that time also. And from there, we went on, compiled the names. Then September is when we did these trials in these regions. We were able to then identify 40 of the fastest, because 100 meters is not like football where monsieur, what's your goal 10 100 meters, whoever gets to the 100-meter mark first, that's it. Whether I like you or not, he or she got there first, that's it. So the first 40, we camped them for about 2.5 weeks in Accra, gave them access to amazing nutrition, gave them access to sports psychology, because it's what you don't know that is hurting you. We gave them access to new and improved training methods in that 2-week period to sharpen their skills. Then took them all to Kumasi for the final of finals, briefed them, had some professors in from America to adjust them, to teach them more, to psych them up. And they went and did the trials. And I was very, very happy that we had a group of national athletes. We had seeded them straight to the finals because we thought, oh, national athletes, you know, let them not go through the heats and stuff like that, straight to the finals. Big mistake. Out of the 7 guys that we seeded, none of them won. It was a guy from Bolgatanga by the name of Emmanuel Dasso, 18 years old. He came and beat everyone to be crowned Ghana's fastest human male for 2013. Now, part of that is we're closely working with the Ghana Athletics Association and the Ghana Olympic Committee. Professor Dodo is the head of both entities, and he and his staff are doing a yeoman's job in athletics. What they did, or what they are doing, is going back to the grassroots. Now, if you're doing grassroots, nobody hears about you, because it's like sowing a seed. You have to sow the seed, water it, you know, talk to it, before the seed grows for everybody to see. So he came on board 2009, and he's now reaping benefits of those seeds. Last year, he was able to send 11 athletes, the first time any sitting chairman, Athletic Association chairman, has been able to do that. And out of that 11, 5 of them were from the Ghana's Fastest Human program, including Ghana's Fastest Human, the male. They're in schools in America on a 4-year scholarship. And it's all part of making
Give it up, man. Give it up.
Sexy, yes.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So where is the campaign at this point exactly? What?
As I told you last year, it's a 7-year program. Last year was the first year. So we're ending 2020. Why 7 years? I don't know why I chose 7. But my auntie, Mrs. Campbell, told me that 7 is a very special number. And even though I didn't know about that number 7, God, back to God, was choosing that 7 for me. I was thinking 7 years because in this 7-year period, there are 2 Olympic Games, 2016 in Rio and then 2020 in Tokyo. I'm saying, like, again, putting a seed in the soil, it doesn't come up overnight. It takes a period of time. So the period of time is a 7-year period, and I'm saying by Tokyo 2020, if we're able to get more focus on Ghana athletics, send more athletes out there, because we don't have the facilities here, let them get into the systems to get polished, because we are gifted, we are talented. They will come back by 2020 as gold medalists for Ghana.
Show some love, man. Show some love. And athletics becomes sexier.
And thus, athletics becomes even more sexier because, again, yes, now everybody's watching it. We've put the Brazilian wig on her. So we've put the nice double D cap on her. We are checking her out. Everybody wants to have a piece of her. That's what we're. That's where we're.
That is great. That's great.
Yes, that's right.
And we just have like a minute to go. But outside of the athletics and the drive, who's Rex, man? How do you chill out, man? Because
Rex can't
you're a
chill
man
out.
about town, I hear.
Rex can't chill out. Rex is. I don't know. I'm in bed by 8, by the way. Every day I'm in bed by 8
p.m.
8 p.m. And I'm up by 3. I work till about 6. Jump in my gym clothes, drive straight to the gym, work out, change into my work clothes, go eat my fufu, then start my day. That is my routine.
When you have the fufu, the first one?
By 7:38 in the morning, every day for the last 8 years.
No kidding.
No kidding.
7:38 a.m. That's when you
I've
really
already had my fufu sitting here. That is my routine. So who is Rex? I'm a kobolo. I'm for the common person. I am the builder, the stone the builder refused that is becoming the head cornerstone. And I'm here to give all those stones that have been refused hope that here I am, an O-level graduate. I was at the White House with Al Gore when he was vice president in America. I worked with Oprah Winfrey in Chicago. I came back home. In Cannes 2008, the biggest football tournament, I was the #2 man in charge of all operations and logistics. Me, the O-level man, giving Professor Yanka, Professor Dakwa instructions and homework. That is how God works. Here I am, not being able to make my secondary school team. Because the progression is you have to make your house team, then your school team, then regionals. God says, I'm going to take you, boom. I wasn't good enough to make my house team, let alone the school team. But after O-level, God made me champion of Africa. That is how God works. So my gift, my thing is to inspire other people. My whole life I'm seeing is to inspire all those people who feel, oh, they can't do this because they don't have the letters behind their name, or they can't do that because they didn't go. You have to have the letters behind your name.
And as you said, all those tones that have been rejected.
Been rejected.
You're going to make them cornerstones.
Head cornerstones. That is my mission.
And give it up for Reverend Rex Brobbey.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much for coming, joining us and giving us the update.
I appreciate
You're doing a yeoman's job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you always giving me the time. I was fighting our wonderful sister and saying, I don't want to share. I want to hug the whole thing. Give me the whole show. Because what I have to do is so passionate. I want to bring the guys that won the gold medal in the 60s. They are still alive. I want to bring them on your show.
Yeah, so we'll do that.
Yes,
we'll do
because
that.
They are forgotten.
You
know, they are forgotten. They've been pushed aside. And these guys, they won gold medal against the world. Jamaica and Scotland and UK were tipped to win that time. They pushed us in lane 8, the worst lane, and we beat the whole world.
Down on the track, the relay runners getting ready for the final of the men's 4x110 yards relay. On the inside, Jamaica. Lane 2, England. Their lead-off man is David Jones. Lane 3, Australia. Their first man, Gary Eddy. Lane 4 is Nigeria. Lane 5, Wales, led off by Terry Davis. Lane 6, Trinidad and Tobago. Lane 7, Canada. And lane 8, right on the outside, the favourites, Ghana. Their first man to go is Addy. Ghana already set a new Commonwealth record, games record of the heats of 39.9, that also equalled the Commonwealth record. So the lineup from the inside, Jamaica, lane 2, England, lane 3, Australia, lane 4, Nigeria, lane 5, Wales, lane 6, Trinidad, lane 7, Canada, lane 8, Ghana. The men's 4x110 yards relay final. Very first time, Ghana got away well, and so too the Canadian, also going well as David Jones is losing ground, though he's going back, and the Australian going right up. Right on the outside, though, it's Ghana, also going well, Trinidad, and Australia closing too. And Ghana running beautifully on the outside, the favourites going extremely well, and Wales are going well through Lynn Davis. Lynn Davis streaking down the back straight. And Ghana way out in front, right on the outside. Ghana lead. Wales look like being second at the moment, and holds with Australia coming. The Australians closing up, and Jamaica. And it's Ghana now leading. A lot for Ghana. Australia second, Wales third, and Jamaica fourth. And it's Ghana, Jamaica, Australia, Wales, Ghana, Wales, Jamaica, Australia.
And these guys are alive, and nobody knows about them.
Wow. So we have a deal. You're going to bring them here on the
I would
KSM
love
show.
to.
No
I
other
would love
platform
to.
but this one.
I would love
It's a deal?
to. It's a deal.
All right, man.
It's a deal. It's a deal. It's a deal. It's a deal. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you too, man.
Thank you very
Put
much.
us together for Rex Brobbey. And stick around. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.